Hi, this 2-minute tip is about something I call backwards practicing. We've all had that experience where the beginning of a piece sounds great, but some section in the middle is harder or just doesn't sound as good because we haven't practiced it as much. And this is a technique to help you deal with that and help you kind of look at your music under a microscope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a section. I'm going to use the piece La Cinquantaine, which is from the end of Suzuki Book 3. And I'm going to choose a section between bars 53 and 64, which often is a little bit tricky. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play the last measure of that section, which is bar 64. I feel really good about that bar. That sounded great. So now I'm going to start one measure before that. That also felt great. I'm going to go and start one measure before that. And I happen to know that this is a hard bar, so I may need to practice it, and maybe I'm going to be a little cautious, do it slowly. And if I'm not super comfortable with my fingering or the shifts, I might work on that for a little while. But my goal is to eventually play those 3 bars in a row. And I kind of forgot in the middle of that what I was doing, so I hesitated, so I might do that again. When those feel solid, I go and I start one bar before. And I went too fast and I got messed up, so I say, okay, my goal here is to get these 4 bars in a row. Go slower. Don't feel super confident just because you got a clean run the time before. Go slower. And I'm going all the way to the end of the section each time. So when I have this chunk that feels good, I add a measure in front. You don't want to do the whole piece this way unless it's a short piece because it takes a long time. But the eventual thing that happens is when I have 12 bars and I keep adding a bar on the front each time, I'm going to play the ending section at least 12 times because I'm playing the whole thing each time till I get to the beginning of the section, and then hopefully I can play from the beginning of the section to the end of the section. It might not be at the speed you want it yet, but it's going to be better than it started off. So I hope that you will try this way of practicing things. You can also do like 4 measures. Doesn't have to be a big section. It can be 2 measures to practice backwards practicing and see if you can identify some of the things that need more work. Good luck.